of the Vanillas by Moody Boo Reviews. Welcome, beautiful people. We are back with another battle of the Vanillas. This one has been a little more peaceful than the last several. In fact, two of them were back in the locker room and they seem kind of like besties in life. I don't know. It's going to be weird when they get out in the ring because there is no love and friendship in the battle. So just to reintroduce you to our reigning champion, weighing in at 100 mLs with colors of gray and black, it's the crowd favorite. It's Farmacia SS Annunziata's Veniglia Del Madagascar. This is the third battle, and this is the reigning champion. So the other two contenders have a big fight on their hands. So who's first up? Gonna take on the champ. Weighing in at 5 mLs with colors of yellow and white is Diorio's Veni. This contender may come in a small package, but it carries a very powerful punch. This should be a good battle. Let the battle begin. Ding, ding. Hi, everyone. I'm Moody Boo, and I am back with another battle, apparently. If you've watched the other battles, you know that Veniclia Del Madagascar has taken both the last two battles. And so it's time for battle number 3. And Diorio is the first one up. Now this is one I haven't bought a full bottle of because I had a ton of decants. I had a 10 ml, no, a 20 ml, a 10 ml, and a couple of these smaller ones. So I have gone through most of it. I'm down to my last 3 decants, I think. So I really love it, but it's one of those vanillas that in my own brain, it's a little bit of a kimchi fragrance. Not that I ever hate it, but it's just, if I smell it out of the bottle or the decant, I never choose to wear it for some reason. But if I don't smell it and just apply it, I'm always super glad I did. And I'm always going, why am I not wearing this more? That's weird. Because I wore it a lot a few years back. And then I haven't really touched it much in the last year or so. So just to remind you about Veniglia Del Madagascar's notes, it's vanilla, amber, lemon, and floral notes according to Fragrantica. I'm lazy and I'm busy, so I don't have time to look them up to see if there's notes missing or added that shouldn't be in there. This is a beautiful, I get a lot more floral with this than some of the other vanillas, but it's a gorgeous, bright, sweet, not quite gourmand kind of a vanilla. It's very unisex. It's very rich. I think this, because of the citruses and the amber and the floral notes, this is a vanilla that you can wear year round. And I have worn year round. I have gone through decants before I actually popped for a full bottle of it. Man, this is beautiful stuff. I gotta say, there's a reason it's the champ so far. Now, Diorio Veni is much more complicated in its note pyramid. It's vanilla and cloves and boozy notes and amber and some woody notes and tonka and vetiver and some gourmand notes, citrus, green notes, ylang-ylang, musk, little leather. But for me, and it doesn't have a big trajectory either in its dry down. It is all about the vanilla, the cloves, boozy notes, some woody notes, and some amber. Now there's almost a pepperiness to this. I don't know if it's from the cloves or some of the combination of some of the other notes or just me. But it's almost like there's some black pepper in this. And this is one of the most unisex vanillas I think there is out there. But I never seem to grab it as of late. I think part of the problem is I have discovered some amazing vanillas in the last year, 10 months. So I'm having so much fun wearing those that I haven't gone back for some of my old staple vanillas. And this is one of those. I know it says it's Veni, and I know people on Fragrantica have voted that vanilla is the most dominant note, but I don't necessarily agree with that. I think the cloves, the boozy notes, the amber, some of the woody notes are every bit as prominent as the vanilla. This is another one you can wear year round. Now, Veniglia Del Madagascar, I think is more versatile in the time of day that you can wear it. I don't wear a lot of sweet gourmandy or just sweet perfumes to work normally. I try to make a little more neutral perfumes be my my work perfumes. But I have worn this one to work, actually recently, and got compliments on it. It's so weird, I'm getting compliments lately. It's like cyclic. Sometimes I won't get any compliments for months, and then suddenly I'll get several. And I'm just not sure why I haven't popped for a full bottle of this. I have some other Mona Diorios. I really respect the house, but I just haven't, unless I'm wearing it. When I'm wearing it, it's one of the best vanillas I've smelled. When I'm not wearing it, I'm like, well, don't know if I want to wear this one. So performance on these two is about the same. They're both really good performers. Anywhere between, I'd say, 8 to 10 hours for both of them. Some a little longer. This one actually, I think I've gone over 10 hours. They both are year round. This one I think is a little more playful. Whereas this one's a little more of a formal, spicy vanilla. This is more of a playful, sweet, floral vanilla. And I think this one is a hint more geared towards females or feminine people wearing it, as opposed to this one I think is much more unisex than this one. This one is less sweet and more spicy. This one doesn't have a lot of floral. This one does. Price, Mona Diorio notoriously is a little more expensive than Farmacia, but I think you can get Veni, some of her older offerings, at some of the discount perfume shops online, like Fragrance X, perfume.com, la 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 la. Maybe even Mercari and Poshmark, I don't know. But anyway, Mona is more expensive normally. I think it's telling that I haven't bought a full bottle of Mona yet. I've been meaning to, but again, it's been on my to-buy list for a long time since I got done with my 20 ml decant. I've been meaning to buy it, and I haven't. But I went through my decant of Farmacia and bought a bottle. So that says something too. Man. The Mona bottles, I think, are gorgeous. They've always had good sprayers for me. I actually prefer the Mona Diorio bottle over the Farmacia bottle. This one's kind of an industrial looking bottle, which is really cool. I love that. But it doesn't really fit the scent as much as Mona's bottles fit the scent. This is industrial, but it's a sweet, floral, slightly feminine-ish kind of a perfume. So I'm not sure if the bottle really fits it, but this is just nitpicking shit now. Okay. All right. I think I got it. And the winner is, by a knockout, Farmacia SS Annunziata, Veniclia Del Madagascar! Another battle won. Who knew? So next challenger. The next challenger, weighing in at 75 mLs, a little closer to the other one's weight, with colors of purple, yellow, and white. It's Nobile 1942's La Danza della Libellula, the dance of the dragonfly. So let's see if this challenger can do their dragonfly dance all over their opponent and win this battle. Let the battle begin. Ding, ding. All right. So this is La Danza della Libellula, Nobile 1942, a favorite. Oh. It's apple, vanilla, cinnamon, coconut, some citrus, some musk, some cedar. This is so pretty. This is apple, vanilla, coconut for me. Now, a lot of people on Fragrantica have said that cinnamon is more prominent than the coconut. I don't think so at all. This is a creamy vanilla, coconut, apple kind of a perfume. That isn't to say that you don't get the cinnamon and the cedar and the musk. I don't get a lot of citrus, I will say that. But the cedar and the musk come in the dry down, but not heavy. It's this very gourmandy kind of a perfume. And it doesn't have a big up and down either. But when it dries down and the cedar and the musk kind of kick in, it lessens the gourmand a little bit. It's like you have this in the very beginning. It's all coconut, vanilla, apple. You're just munching away on all those things, just heavy. You're eating it so vigorously that you're getting all these juices up your nose and in your ear and splash your eye. And then you take that sweet cornucopia with you out into the woods and sit at an old wooden table, an old cedar table. That's old because it's not fresh cut kind of cedar smell. It's more of old wood cedar. And you plop down there and keep eating. That's what this reminds me of. It is the perfume that made me realize how much I love red apple in a perfume. How much I love that note. This is sweet and creamy and gourmand and decadent, especially the first part of it, which lasts a good hour and a half, maybe 2 hours before some of those base notes really start getting more prominent. And it lasts easily 8 hours on my skin. This is one of my favorite, absolute favorite red apple perfumes ever. It's so gorgeous. Now, I have not tried the intense version of La Danza, but from what I've heard, if you have one, you don't need the other. La Danza's price range is about the same as Veniglia's. It's in the mid-range. I think La Danza is on the same mark on the sex scale as far as feminine on one side, masculine on the other, unisex right in the middle. This is a tick or two over on what some people might consider feminine because of, not this one, because of that real heavy gourmandy, sweet, creamy, tropical almost kind of a smell. Whereas this one I think is more closer to the mid unisex. No, just maybe a hair over, but this one's a little more over in the feminine side. This one, I don't know if I'd wear this during the day because it is so almost edible. And it gives it just a hint of sexy because of that. So I'm not sure I would wear this one during the day. I have not worn this one during the day that I recall. I think this one lends itself more to cooler temperatures. I have worn it like summer nights Yeah, it does fine on that. But this one, you could go day or night and be okay. This one, I'm not sure. I don't think it would do well in the heat. I think it would bloom too much and possibly become cloying. I like this bottle much better than I like this bottle. It fits the perfume better. Oh, man. Both about the same price. I said that. All right, I think I got it. And the winner, by a technical knockout. I had to read these results twice. I couldn't believe it. But the champion has been dethroned. The winner of this battle is La Denza della Libellula. Wow, crickets. You will learn to love her. You've just all been so into Farmacia winning all these battles that you didn't think that one ever could be dethroned. But now we know. La Denza is the reigning champion so far of my Battle of the Vanillas. Yeah! And the crowd finally is getting on board. Good job, people. Wow. Not feeling a lot of love right now, are you? That's all right. You will. So now it's time to wrap it up and wind things down. You don't have to go home, but you can't stay here. This was part 3 of Battle of the Vanillas. Victorious was La Denza della Libellula from Nobile 1942. The next battle, who will be the challengers? You'll have to wait and see. So don't forget to like, subscribe, and ding ding that bell if you want. But if you don't worry about it, because I still love you. Peace!